Hi guys, welcome to my unboxing of ONF's Love Effect. So while I'm showing you this album, I wanted to tell you about our experience at seeing ONF in concert on March 1st, 2024 at the Meridian Arts Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We bought our tickets through the J&B website, and we got really good queue numbers, 8, 9, and 10. I usually do terrible when getting queue numbers. Even though I'm in and out within the first minute or two of the sales, I always get at least 50 something or 100 and something. And this time I got great queue numbers. So I was super excited about my chances of having a good seat to this concert, because then all I had to do was buy my concert admission from Ticketmaster. And don't even get me started on them, because I usually have a bad experience with them. But anyway, so here we go, buying the concert admission tickets. And I go in thinking I'm just going to get 3 tier 1s, and that's all I need to do because we've already got our queue numbers. And they're going to block off a section of seats, and we're just going to pick our positions depending on our queue numbers. So then I go into Ticketmaster, and it's buffering and not letting me in. And I had always heard that you're not supposed to refresh. You just wait it out. So I did. But then finally I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm going to refresh. So I did. And all of a sudden I find out I had to pick a seat and buy an actual seat number. And that was bad, because all the good seats were gone by this point. So we ended up being in 13th row. I was not impressed. But it is what it is. Another Ticketmaster terrible experience. But so we get to the theater, and it's one of our favorites. We had been there before last year for Only One Of's tour, and it's just a beautiful theater because it's got such bright lighting. It's not dingy like the usual concert halls that we go to. So your footage is usually good no matter where you are. So we were really pleased about that. So before the concert, we had our benefits, and one of them was a group photo. So I remember standing in line before the group photo, and they said, when you sit down, make sure you tilt your head up a little bit, because it just makes for a better picture. So I'm terribly shy, and I mess up all the time when I'm out in public. And so I kept that in my head to remember that I had to look up. I come over, I sit down in my chair. First of all, apparently Seungjun is behind me, sticking his hand out to make a half heart. And I'm, completely oblivious because I'm nervous and old and dumb and whatever. So I ignored him, which I'm totally mortified about. I found out later. My sister told me, and you can see in the picture, the group photo, here he is with his unreciprocated half-heart hand sticking right there beside me, and I'm just oblivious to it. But anyways, I'm focusing on the tilting my head up. So I started to do that and looked up too far for some dumb reason, and looked at the lights up in the rafters and just stared at them. So, it takes a second for them to take the group photo, and I was staring at the lights. So, of course, we get them back, and everybody else is smiling and looking forward. I'm ignoring Seungjun and his half heart, and I'm staring up to, I don't know what, the heavens, I guess. But anyways, there's my new and unique twist of ruining that group photo. Luckily, they're coming back in August, and we have tickets again. Hopefully we have better seats. I don't think we're going to do that much better because our queue numbers are terrible. However, we are in a reserve section because we bought the platinum tickets, so I didn't have to buy seats way back in the 13th row. It'll just depend on where people go and what seats they pick, but I'm hoping to be at least be 5th row. We won't get our phones taken, but we will have a better vantage point, and I get a chance to redo my group photo and hopefully not make a fool of myself again. But I'm sure I'll find another unique way of doing that, because I am an expert at that. So another funny little story about the concert is there's a part at the end, near the end of this show, when they were throwing out t-shirts, and Wyatt had a t-shirt and he threw it out to the audience, but he threw it towards the balcony, and when he threw it up there, it got caught at the lower part of the balcony, so that the people sitting up there couldn't reach it and the people down below couldn't reach it. And so it was just really cute to see how the guys reacted to seeing the shirt sort of hanging up there where nobody could get it. I don't even remember how they got it down, but I'm sure they must have, and got that t-shirt to the fans that were sitting there that would have caught it had it have gone just a little bit further up. But anyways, the guys are always really, really sweet, and they're really fun to watch. So we had a really great time seeing. For this new concert that we have coming up in August, we have the Platinum Package, and in that we get a fan chat. Now, the first fan chat I did was with Only One Of earlier this year, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the fan chat, and that's just because I'm super shy and not very good in those kind of situations. It's better for me to have a fan sign where I can just walk along and say, thank you for coming to Canada, smile, and leave before something idiotic comes out of my mouth. But anyways, Hyojin is my bias, so I have a fan chat with him for a minute. What I'm going to say, I have no idea. It is pretty scary to sit in front of them and have that language barrier, and if I manage to get something out of my mouth, will they understand it? I don't know. So wish me luck. We'll see if I can do a good job with it. Now, my last story is about having the album signed. And as you know, this album has a wonderful clear plastic slipcover. So that is perfect for signed albums because the signatures can be protected when you put the clear covering over it, and you can still see them. So the problem with this album was the bottom part, as you can see, has some blue haze on it, so you can't see the signatures as well. And my objective was to get them to sign above that. As you can see, I failed. But my idea was I took it and I put the slipcover like this, and so they could see you can sign above and not below this line. But unfortunately, as it went down the table, the members slowly started slipping the slipcover down and signed below. So there you have it. So now when I put the album in the slipcover, the bottom two signatures are not as visible. It's poopy, but oh well. At least I got their signatures, and they're lovely. I will do better, hopefully, at this next fan sign because it doesn't have the slipcover, so they'll just sign on the front, and it gets to have my name on it, so that's just an added bonus. So I will see you when I do the unboxing of their next album, and I will tell you about our new experiences at their concert in August. Bye for now.